which was no better. Prison, dealing with friends and stuff like that. And then I bumped into the ISUPK. And then they showed me how the scriptures is actually true. It's the way that we learn the scriptures that's wrong. And we don't apply the scriptures. So that taught me how to be a man. It's a scripture that say, gird up thy loins like a man and keep the law, statutes, and commandments of our fathers. That's written in the Bible. So that's what a man is. So I learned, okay, don't kill, don't steal, love thy brother like thyself. And these are all the things that I seek in the streets. And you think at face value you getting that. And then they steal it from you. Then they try to kill you. Then they try to covet your wife. You know what I'm saying? So I found a place where I actually could do that and not be ridiculed. Like the topic is masculinity. Another thing, they make it seem like following God is feminine. It's not masculine. When the men in the Bible were all warriors. So I found a place where I can be a man and follow God. I had somebody tell me today that I don't really like religion. And I said, thou shalt not kill, is that religion? He's like, nah, it's just common sense. So the scriptures really taught me how to be a man, you know what I'm saying? And I don't look at it as religion. I just look at it as instructions. Like my brother said, it's instructions, what to do and what not to do to live long. Like raised in the church, and my story's similar to your story. I always wonder why we don't do what the scriptures say do. And when you point out the scriptures, it's like you're being ridiculed. So I just lost faith in all of that and went straight to the streets, which was no better. Prison, dealing with friends and stuff like that. And then I bumped into the ISUPK. And then they showed me how the scriptures is actually true. It's the way that we learn the scriptures that's wrong. And we don't apply the scriptures. So that taught me how to be a man. It's a scripture that say, gird up thy loins like a man and keep the law, statutes, and commandments of our fathers. That's written in the Bible. So that's what a man is. So I learned, okay, don't kill, don't steal, love thy brother like thyself. And these are the things that I seek in the streets. And you think at face value you getting that. And then so I found a place where I actually could do that and not be ridiculed. Like following God is feminine. It's not masculine. When the men in the Bible were all warriors. So I found a place where I can be a man and follow God. I had some religion. And I said, thou shalt not kill, is that religion? He's like, nah, it's just common sense. So the scriptures really taught me how to be a man, you know what I'm saying? And I don't look at it as religion. I just look at it as instructions. Like my brother said, it's instructions, what to do and what not to do to live long. Like it's similar to your story. I always wonder why we don't do what the scriptures ridicule. So I just lost faith in
West. The lifestyle that we live out here in America, they're not about that type of lifestyle, and they'll be damned if it's going to infiltrate their countries. Just twerking anywhere, anytime you feel like motherland. South African president is like, nah, that's not behavior.
I've seen a video of a certain radio host from our country. I think her name is Penny Ntuli, if I'm not wrong. Now, this radio host is trekking on a very busy road. The cars and transits are passing by.
Shalom, everybody. Let's clap it up. Shalom. All right. This is the ISUPK Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. All right, 1969, we are the priests and prophets of the Most High God here on this earth. ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, the man that's authorized and set up by the Most High God to lead Israel. All right. And when I say Israel, once again, I'm saying God's chosen people. And I say God, Yahweh is the name of the Most High Power. All right. Yahweh is the name of the Most High God. Okay. All right. With Yahweh being the name of the Most High God. Let me see here. His chosen people, as I was stating, chosen people are the so-called Negroes, so-called West Indian, so-called Haitian, so-called Mexicans, so-called natives, specifically black and brown people, so-called, specifically of North, Central, and South America. However, you are scattered to the 4 corners of the earth, but heavily concentrated here. And the Americas, which is our hell. All right, the times are proving. Now the times are proving, as you can see. The times are proving. We see what's going on in this earth. We're going to talk about it and get into it in this class, the scripture breakdown class. All right. Any questions? Let's pop open some questions. All right. Anybody got any questions? I got a few articles here. We're going to talk about the food stamps. We're going to talk about the New York prison guards that unalived the brother Leviticus. They unalived the brother Robert Brooks. They unalived that brother in the prison, Marcy Correctional, Leviticus. For sure. Unalived that brother. It was all on camera. They were sentenced today. Some of them were sentenced today. But that I want for sure. All right. And with them being sentenced today, it proves and shows this wicked kingdom we live in called America. All right. Let's see here. Any questions? Please populate your questions. Pop your question in the chat. Also, the snap. Okay. Oh, no King's Day. No King's Day. Let's talk about that. Y'all got any questions? Let's see if we got any questions. Any questions in the classroom? Any questions? Anybody too wild? No questions? In the back. Any questions? In the back. No questions. All right. So no questions in the classroom. Online. Let's go. Any questions? Let's see. All right. Let me get this No King's Day. I think this is absolutely silly. No King's Day is absolutely silly. It's dumb. Dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. One of the stupidest things. And black people are at this protest called No Kings. All right, let me get that. You have millions of people across this country gather in these cities. Okay. Gather in these cities. It'd be 40,000 in this city, 200,000 in that city. Millions protest nationwide for No King's Day. No King's protest. And everybody is so happy about the No Kings. Let's do a recap on it. Three takeaways from Saturday's No Kings nationwide protest. This is NPR. One of the biggest days of protest against the Trump administration policies happened on Saturday in cities around the U.S. Let me tell you, black people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you do not get involved with white-on-white crime. Don't jump in it. You're going to fight and pick a side for which white man you feel is better at ruling over you. That's exactly what this No King protest is. Because what they're saying is they're coming together against Trump because Trump thinks he's a king. Trump feels that he is a king and that he is the king of the United States of America. And he is going to try in his best to create some type of government in which he remains the president of the United States. So it would be like as if he's the king. All right. Even if he doesn't accomplish that, he wants his legacy, his name, his idea, his face to always be remembered as the president or the greatest president of all time. That is what they're looking and considering this as. That's what he's trying to push and promote, and his administration, those that back him. Now, you have the other wing of the same bird. You have the other wing, which are the Democrats. And the Democrats are saying that Trump's administration has to go. All right, let me fill you in a little bit more. They have to go. And so, since he wants to be a king, we're saying no king. Zion. Why should black people not say no king? The protest is called No King. And they don't want a king. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are God's chosen people, should they be at that protest?
No.
Why not?
Because they have a king.
Give them a hand. Who's their king? Yahweh Shai is their king. So why is they protesting with these Edomites, with the Sodomites and the Edomites and all these groups saying no King's Day, no king, get Trump out of office? That's very good, Zion. They shouldn't be there because Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, is their king. Is Jesus Christ our king? Do you think Christians, Zion, black Christians, I know you've never been to a Christian church. Give that a hand. Give that a hand. You ain't been in a Christian church. Leviticus. Have you ever bowed down to a white Jesus?
No.
Okay, give that a hand. What do our own people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, when they go to this church, what do they say in the church about Jesus? You ever see something about Christianity? I know you see it in movies, or I know some of your friends got to talk about the Christian church or being a Christian or Jesus or praying. Yes?
God is our King.
What? Say that again.
God is our King.
They say that, don't they? They say God is our King. Don't they think Jesus is God? And so if Jesus is God, who are they saying is their King at church? What you say, Levy? Jesus is King. They say it at church. But when they get around white people and it's a protest and it's politics, then what do they say? Zion, grab the Bible, y'all. Come up and read this then. You can read it from up here. Come on. Just stand right here and read it. Come on. Let's go. Hold on, let me pull it. Let me pull it up. Excuse me. That's why I said grab the sword, grab the Bible, because it'll be faster. So you protesting and protesting. Oh my goodness. No kings, because Donald Trump is horrible and wicked. He's a goddamn devil. Do you know what Donald Trump just said he about to do? They talking about it at your school? No. What do you think Donald Trump getting ready to do? Nope, we're about to read it. Here it is. What do you think Donald Trump getting ready to do? Donald Trump is getting ready to cut off food stamps. He's considering cutting off food stamps. And they saying next month, nobody may get no food stamps. No one is going to be allowed food stamps, EBT benefits. They even going so far to say WIC. You know what WIC is? No. Women, infant, and children. They give for milk so that they can go get milk or formula to feed the baby, or milk to feed the children, and cereal and juice. They saying they're going to take that away, Zion. How y'all feel about that? What do you think they should? Do you think Donald Trump should get rid of food stamps?
No.
Why not?
Because we need food stamps.
We need food stamps. Why do we need food stamps?
To eat.
We need food stamps to eat. Trying to pull this scripture up, y'all. Let me do it like this. It's a Bible Gator, Bible Hub. No, it's not Bible Hub. Shoot. Salakia, y'all. But watch for y'all patience. This Bible Gator. Yes, there we go. All right, everybody. This no kings is very, very funny. It's not a coincidence. It's very spiritual. But they got us out here protesting saying, no, we don't want a king, right? There are black people protesting Donald Trump's administration saying, we don't want a king. Let me tell you this. American slavery is older and is more historic than the American Constitution. That should tell us what? That should tell us what? That should tell us that the American Constitution is not created for us, for black people, for Hispanic people, for Native American people. This country has never been for us. It's never been on our side. It's never thought to have a solution to fix the problem in which they created against us. That's deep. That's very deep and significant to know that since America has no intent to have us even as citizens, to have us even as leaders or friends, or to be kind to us, or to repair what they broke. They don't want to give us reparations, nothing. So that should give us some intellect, and for us to say, damn, let's cut away from America. Maybe not physically, because we're here, right? We built this country. Let's cut away from America spiritually, because they have us saying no king. Then who is our true king? Who would our king be? Let's see here. I want to share this. Yep, got it. Let's share this here. This is John chapter 19. John chapter 19 says this, verse 1. Then Pilate therefore took Yahushua, who's Jesus. I'll say Jesus for sake of understanding, lack of understanding. Jesus, and scourged him. And the soldiers plaited a crown of thorns and put it on his head. And they put on him a purple robe and said, Hail, King of the Jews. And they smote him with their hands. Now, verse 3 says what? Verse 3, John chapter 19, verse 3 says, and said, Hail, King of the Jews. King of the Jews. Now, they're doing it out of mockery. They're doing out of it trying to shame Christ. But that is what he's being punished as. The Jews presented him to Pontius Pilate and said the crime that he's committed is stating that he's the son of David, which makes him the king of the Jews, and that he is the chosen king of Israel. That's why they brought him to Pontius Pilate. They can't bring him to Pontius Pilate on a theology point, on a biblical stance, on the scriptures or the law, because the Romans just like America, Bible. If you're an American, you do not follow the Bible. No man can. You can't be an American and a Christian. Uh-oh. You can't be a true Christian. The reason why we don't identify as Christians or say Christian as often is because it's been corrupted. But you're an American, you're go against the Bible. In the back. And in the back. What are ways that Americans go against the Bible? Christianity. That's the top one. Yeah. Get it. Christianity is one. That's the top one. What's another way? What's another way?
Egyptology.
Egyptology. Good. What's another way? Because you got Egyptology. Just let it be. Egyptology. How Egyptology, Zion? Does America push Egyptology?
No.
It does. How does America push Egyptology?
Pharaohs.
And who are the pharaohs? Who would the pharaohs be in America today? You had to compare them. You had to equate them.
People at the corner store.
No. Pharaohs. Talking about Ishmael? No. The Arabs. The Ishmaelites are not pharaohs. But I'm saying the title of a pharaoh, like the role of a pharaoh, who would they be in America?
People who have like own people that have people working for them.
Who is that?
A boss.
Who is that? Who's the top boss in America?
Donald Trump.
Yes. Does a pharaoh sit on a throne?
Yes.
Does he have a special place in which he lived because he's the pharaoh?
Yes.
All right. Does he rule over a country?
Yes.
Does he have men that work for him?
Yes.
Is he not a president?
Yeah.
All right. So the presidents are pharaohs. That's one. What's another way? I think you said it. Can you say having people work for them? Work for them as what? What are the people that work?
Black people.
And what did they do in Egypt?
Build the temples.
Compare it.
Slaves.
Slaves. What did they do?
Pick
So we were slaves in Egypt, and we were slaves doing what?
picking cotton, making clothes.
Picking cotton, making clothes, doing what else? We built everything. We built up this country. Right? Built up this country. So this is Egyptology. This is Egypt. Great point. Got two. Christianity and Egypt. America. What's other ways? Give me some things that they do in America that's against the Bible. Christianity is one. Please comment in. Shalom, huh? That's a warrior. Shalom, a warrior. Yahweh Bashim Shabbat. Warrior, put in any questions, your comments into the chat, okay? You can answer the questions too, if I'm asking. And I'm asking the question, what are things that they do in America that is against the Bible? Zion got two. He already said Christianity, which is the top thing, and he said Egyptology. What's something else that they do in America?
Everything.
Everything. Come on, list them.
Eat unlawful food.
The unlawful foods. Great. And they tell you what about unlawful foods?
That is good.
That is good. Have you ever been, Zion? We've been places, right? And they have pizza or something. And what do they have on the pizza?
Pepperoni or bacon.
Right.
Same thing.
Right, because it's what?
Pork.
Pork. And what do they feel like? What are they saying? Do they care? It's like they don't even care. Am I right?
Yeah.
Me and you've been places and we go, oh, and they go, it's food for everybody. And you go, okay, anybody eat? Oh, it's pepperoni on it. I went to one place and he opened it up. He said, it's pepperoni on it. I said, man, brother, I don't eat pork. I don't eat pepperoni. He opened up the next box. Oh, this one got sausage on it. I said, nah, no, thank you, brother. I don't eat pork. I don't eat. So, oh, okay. Don't worry, brother. Opened up the next one. It had bacon on it. We're persecuted here, yo. So we gotta starve because your ass gotta be so disgustingly greedy for unclean food that you get 3 different types of pork ass. And it is pork ass. Did you know that? They cut from the pork's butt to get bacon. No, they get the bacon from this gut, from the stomach. Things like that, where the fat is at. And they get that, then they get them pepperonis and them sausage right from the pig's ass. So they don't even care. They didn't even consider it. They don't even consider in their mind, maybe it's somebody at the function that doesn't eat pork. Some of y'all says LGBTQ. Is that pushed everywhere?
Yes.
Where is it pushed at?
My school.
Tell me how. Crazy. It's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Please explain. How's it pushed?
They don't care if you're gay.
They don't care if you gay. What else?
They got signs up on the wall saying, "We here for you."
We here for you.
They got a class for
They have a what?
They got a class like for lunch. You got people that go to the room and they just talk about LGBTQs.
LGBTQ views?
No, like people. They got a class for it.
They got a room specifically for LGBTQ.
Yeah.
So if you LGBTQ, instead of eating your lunch in the cafeteria, you can go to this classroom. I guarantee that classroom got a TV in there, huh?
Yeah.
They be watching videos in there.
Yeah. They got a couch in there.
It's a couch in there.
And a refrigerator. They got the stuff, the master.
They got their own snacks in the gay room.
Yeah.
Zion, you like snacks, don't you?
Yeah.
They got juice in there.
Mm-hmm.
Snacks,
Mm-hmm.
food that you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
You like to eat, Zion. So you can walk up there and go, I'm LGBTQ. And get you some snacks. So you gonna do that tomorrow?
No.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna say I'm gay. You can get all the snacks you want.
Nah.
What kind of snacks you think they got in there?
They got gushers
They got gushers.
and juice.
Hold on. In the gay room, they got gushers.
Yeah, right.
Hey, yo! Rainbow gushers that explode in your mouth. Wowzers!
They got Capri Suns and Huggies in there.
Capri Suns.
And they got their own oven, so they be making.
They got their own oven?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's discrimination?
Yeah.
Is there a black room?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a black and Hispanic room?
No.
For the black and Hispanics to come together and unite? And to research their culture? And talk about what's views going on in the world that's affecting them? Did you talk about Robert Brooks today?
No.
You didn't talk about Robert Brooks today. Are you familiar with Robert Brooks?
Yes.
Who is that?
They killed him in the prison.
How do you know about that? Through here, through the UPK?
Yes.
So you didn't talk about it in Fowler, in your high school. Okay. What about the food stamps? Did you talk about the food stamps?
No.
That they're cutting off the food stamps?
No.
They didn't have a class about that and say, they're getting ready to cut off these food stamps. We need to figure something out to help out our community, to help out our children, to help y'all out, to make sure y'all eat. They didn't do that? So they get ready to cut the food stamps off where you can't get no snacks, huh? You ain't gonna get no snacks, Zion. You and your people, black people, Hispanic people, Native American people, all the people in the hood is gonna struggle just to eat. And you mean to tell me in that same school, there's a room with a refrigerator with Capri Suns in the refrigerator and a stove and an oven? So that's a refrigerator for them to cook. Is that right? Like what? You heard about it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Because you ain't going to that room. Get out of there. You ain't going to try to find out, is you? They probably got glizzies in there. Think they making glizzies in the gay room? Woo! Eggplants, peaches. Maybe eggplants and peaches in there. Maybe you got special sausage in there. Rainbow flag gushers in the LGBTQ room at your school. Sabayab, you hit it right on the head. Then head, Salakia. You hit it right on the nail. That is insane. America is against the Most High God, which is against you. You're not going to progress in this place. Go and join the Democratic Party. It's not going to do you no damn good. Join the NAACP, no good. The Republicans, no good. Any political movement, no good. It's not going to work because you're not on God's side. You're trying to fight your oppressor with your oppressor. Do you know how stupid that sounds? I think Malcolm X said it. Malcolm X said, and I'm paraphrasing, you can't expect your oppressor to educate your children, but you're forcing them to educate your children. Now, when I say that, my son, he's being educated in the ISUPK. You heard where he said he heard about Robert Brooks being unalive. So he's being educated about Black issues right here in the ISUPK. And he goes to school, and there is a room with couches in it, recliners, refrigerators, food in the refrigerator, filled up, snacks, Capri Suns, ovens, microwaves, and TVs. You are, if you're choosing that side, your cousin and your uncle is being unalived, excuse me, while your daughters, your sisters are being raped and unalived in New York State correctional facilities at the very same time. No kings. You need a king. Let me read it. Let me read the scripture. Hell, king of the Jews, and they smote him with their hands. Pilate therefore went forth again, saith unto them, behold, I bring him forth to you, that ye may know that I find no fault in him. Meaning what? The white man has his own problems. This is a nigger problem. This is a problem amongst the Jews. This is a problem amongst you guys. I don't find no fault in him. He's not a thief. He's not an unaliver. He's not stealing. He's not robbing. He's not smiting people in the face, punching people in the face. He ain't doing nothing crazy or wild to break the Roman law. I find no fault in him. Then came forth Jesus, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe. And Pilate said unto them, behold, the man. When the chief priests, therefore, and officers saw him, the chief priests, meaning your religious leaders. You know who was at that No Kings protest? Ew-wee. It's me, Reverend Bernard Alex. Let me see if I can find this sodomite. This was this sodomite. I don't think I'm friends with him. I'm not friends with this sodomite, so I might not be able to find him. Where Bernard Alex at, y'all? There you go. The Honorable Bernard Alex. I didn't put. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh, y'all. Y'all. This is fire. This is the leader. This is the black leader of Syracuse. Look at it. Look at this sweater. We need a king. And King Jesus that you so-called preach about. That you so-called use to save people from their sins. Look at this nigga's sweater. Excuse me. Look at this man. Look at him. Look at these pictures. Could you see that? Can you imagine that this is your leader? This is your leader? This is our leader, black folks. He represents black people. He's at the No Kings protest saying, oh, democracy, democracy. This is true America. Look at him. He loves America. Why? Because if Christ was king, if Christ ruled, he would never have you wearing this goddamn sweater. Thanksgiving at the church. Here it is. Rainbow flags up and down everywhere. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And all the Christians say it loud, Pastor. Go ahead, Syracuse. No kings up and down the street. You are a lying sack of trash. If you are going to say that you follow a man in the Bible from the tribe of Judah, the King of Kings, and you go to a no king protest where the Republicans and Democrats are fighting, and you stand out there, they're out there with them in solidarity, of course you're against Trump, but I'm against everybody who is not for Christ. The Democrats aren't for Christ. The Democrats are for the Democrats. The Republicans aren't for Christ. The Republicans are for the Republicans. And you're standing out there with your pink sweater on, with your purple vest. And the demon on you is so strong. It's so unnatural and unreal that a Edomite, that's a sodomite. Moabite, that's a sodomite. Who else? An Ammonite, an Ishmaelite, a Hamite, that's a sodomite. That's LGBTQ. You wouldn't even know it. You would never know that the white man is gay until he tells you. You know why? Because he wears a suit and tie and looks just like the rest of them. He's on the police force. He's a firefighter. He's working here. He's working there. He owns this business. He does this all day long. You would never know. But it's unnatural for you, because when that demon gets on you, now you try to make fun of a black woman. And you try your best to be flamboyant. The demon is called flamboyant, meaning you're on fire. This is the leader that says, no, we don't follow Jesus Christ. Watch this. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna show you. He had to correct himself because he knows somebody would have said, damn, this is the impact right here. White people up and down Erie Boulevard, from sea to shining sea. You sound like an American, pastor. Your pastors are Americans. They are Romans. They are Grecians. They are Cretans. They are not Israelites. The Israelites are persecuted. The Israelites get looked at. The Israelites get put on a terrorist list. The Israelites get called the Ku Klux Klan. We get called the Trump supporters. We get called everything that you don't. Woo. All people are impacted. You see that, right? So you telling me, Alex, Bernard Alex, what you telling me is that we should do this because Trump is affecting all people. So we should turn to the sodomites. We should turn to the Democrats. We should turn to the hippies and the what is it called? Nonprofit organizations. Look at this man. Look how he's dressed. Look at the happy face on him. The purple sweater. Look at the funny hat on him. The thick glasses like a woman. Listen to his voice. This is a 70-year-old black man. This is a 60, 70-year-old black man. He got to be in his 60s. He got to be in his 60s. And he's talking like this and dressing like this. White people do not fear him. He is the house Negro. He is the good nigga. He makes them feel funny. He makes them feel comfortable. He cracks jokes. He is their neighbor. He is their neighbor. You see the sign behind him says DeWitt. He lives in the suburbs of Syracuse. This is a pastor now. Lives in the suburbs with all those white people, and they go, hey, and hug on him. When white people love you and hug you and feel comfortable around you, you are doing something wrong. Something ain't right with you. You don't want change. You don't want to fix your people. You know what you want? You want to be white. That's why. You're damn near gay because you want to be white. You're gay because you want to be white. You want to be accepted. Ask a black, sit down and have them shut up and have them really talk to you. And ask a black LGBTQ. Ask them, Are you more accepted now in America? Now that you identify as such than before when you didn't and you were just black? Type it in on YouTube. Go look it up. There are plenty of interviews. Excuse me. There are plenty of interviews where they've said, you know, I never received the help and support as a black man. Oh, a black man, forget about it. Was a black sodomite, bisexual. He said, I went in here as a black man. They didn't give me nothing. I was kicked out. I was put into the foster care system. House to house. Soon as I identified as a bisexual or a gay black man, the doors opened up. More and more opportunities. This happened and that happened. Should have let you know. Something ain't right. He getting a new roof on his house. Do you think that it's a coincidence, or do you think the Most High intentionally had these white women come up to him who are his neighbors, physical neighbors? Oh, we miss you. Haven't seen you in a while. I seen the roof going up. You know how much a roof costs? This is the black leader in Syracuse, Zion. Whenever there's a black issue, they call this man. Look at his tongue. Look at his mouth. What do we know about him, Zion?
Yeah.
He's a what? Say it correctly. Say the biblical term. He's a what? What was you getting ready to say?
Okay.
Huh? What's the biblical term? Start with the letter S.
Sin?
No. You was about to say something about him. Sodomite. Was that what you was thinking about, or no, or something else?
Yeah.
No, what was you thinking about?
I was about to say it's gay.
Yeah, gay. Sodomite means gay.
Yeah.
Look at this dude. Look at him, man. Look at him. Look at him. So I want fruit and everything else. Look at him. He's so happy. Bring me over a basket of fruit. Yeah, you fruit basket. You want a basket of fruit? Yo, he said a basket of fruit. He want a fruit basket. Yeah, a fruit basket. Ain't that so? He want a fruit basket. Y'all better get him a fruit basket. You gonna get him a fruit basket? The majority of people out there is white. And how you been? Hey, neighbor, hey. I am a real American. Born in the USA. This is a trap. Born in the USA. Let me get the other one. Let me get the other one.
He's like that one dude from Boondocks.
Ooh.
Dude that got no eye.
There you go, Zion. He like Uncle Ruckus?
Yeah,
Why is he like Uncle Ruckus?
because he like white people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's the first. His hand. Look at his hand on his chest. Who does that? Who does this right here? Who's single like this?
Girls,
Who does?
women.
Thank you. Girls and women. Absolutely. Look at that hat, Zion. Look at that sweater. Now this is the black representative. This is the black leader. He's a councilman on the board. He's a politician. And look, when he starts off a video, he don't go like this. Y'all watch him, y'all sir, broke it down. Kwame Yasharala, he don't do that. He don't. Who's the power? He's sitting there going like this. This is breathtaking, honey. He's so gay. The roof of this man's church fell down. Shout out to my man Gooch. Sabayab and Nahyala. Oh, I gotta call Gooch. Gooch said, yeah, everybody knows that. The whole Christian community. So my grandmother was heavy in the church. Went to Bernard Alex Church. She left because she saw nothing but a sodomite. Give it up to Gooch, man. Holding his chest. Hey ho, Donald Trump's got to go. Yo, y'all better pick a side. Y'all better choose ye this day, man. You better choose ye this day. Absolutely, Sabayah. You better choose ye this day, and whom you shall follow. As for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. We don't serve no goddamn democracy. We're not serving your white Jesus in your Christian church. We're going to serve the Most High God, Yahweh. We're going to serve our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, Jesus Christ, a black man from the tribe of Judah. Verse 6. This is John. Let me go back to this. Here we are. Woo! He got too many honey childs. Ooh, honey child. Honey child, honey child. John chapter 19, verse 6. When the chief priests, therefore, and officers saw him, they cried out, saying, crucify him. The chief priest said, crucify him. You say crucify him when you say, I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican. No kings there. Democracy. A republic. Democrat. When you say, you're saying crucify Christ. When the chief priests, therefore, and officers saw him, they cried out, saying, crucify him, crucify him. Pilate saith unto them, take ye him and crucify him, for I find no fault. Verse 7, the Jews answered him, we have a law, and by our law, he ought to die. Black people, this is you. You are the Jews. You are the Jews. You are the 12 tribes of Israel. And you think that because you're in America, right? Because you twist up the Bible or you twist up scriptures and create these religions, you think that it's black culture. Y'all see me play that clip of the women twerking in South Africa? The president is looking for their arrest. He wants them arrested. No twerking in South Africa. But isn't that their culture? They don't want that. See, black people have been taught and destroyed so much that we believe that this stupid rhetoric that we push, that we think is our freedom or our liberties, or this is how we get a solution to fix black people. You are a white supremacist. You are a white supremacist. Can you believe someone told me that black men should get vasectomies? Do you know what a vasectomy is? A vasectomy is a surgical procedure where they go inside of your testicles and they snip or they burn off the connection of your testicles to your penis. There's a tube that carries your semen, your seed. And we should cut it off. We should cut that line off, quote unquote, paraphrasing or just quote unquote, cut your nuts off. Black men shouldn't have to cut their testicles off. We should teach black men that they are royalty and we need more children. Black people need more children. I know you believe in the media and you follow the media and the false statistics, Charlie Kirk, that black men are irresponsible. They have babies all over the place. How we have babies all over the place when we only 13% of the population? What are we, 44 million in America? How are we leading in abortion and we need vasectomies now? It's called an agenda to destroy you and disconnect you from who you are. The 12 tribes of Israel. A royal priesthood. You are a royal nation, royal generation. You are a nation of priests. Being a nation of priests means you obtain and keep and teach the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. I don't give a goddamn what's going on in America. But this is it's not going to. Oh, Salaki, y'all. All right, Salaki. 9 o'clock. All right, and with that, that's my class. All right, we're going to do the salute. Men of Israel, Imajum. Imajum Shabbat. Imajum. Barak. Now, Bashim Yahweh Shai Brakatha. Now, Bashim Yahweh Shai Brakatha. Right? Men of Israel, SYR. We're going to turn, face the sisters. Give a salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imajum Shabbat. Imajum. Barak. Yahweh Shema Alatha Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, Hazamata, class dismissed. Clap it up.